The Vietnam Wall, designed by Maya Lin, was built as a memorial for the veterans who fought in the Vietnam War. When the wall was built, it brought up lots of conflict. We're here interviewing Mr. Forgey about the conflict.
So, do you think that the U.S. should have been involved in Vietnam?
Yes.
Can you explain?
At this point in our history, the United States was in a Cold War with the Soviet Union. And the stated goal of the Soviet Union was to overthrow democracies, capitalism all around the world. And they did that by taking one country at a time. So the United States came with a policy that stopping or containing the spread of communism, their system will completely collapse because economically it was unfeasible, and that's what happened. Most people don't understand the policy. They just understood that they didn't want to go to war, or many of those individuals. It's a low percentage of people that protested that war. You ever hear that stuff that says the squeaky wheel gets the grease? Okay? And that's exactly what happened. While the protest seemed extensive, for the grand scheme of those that supported the war, it wasn't.
Okay. So, how would you respond to those protests that you just mentioned?
I would have responded to them, be like some of the ones that were braver and leave the country. Many of the ones that protested the war gave up their citizenship and moved to Canada or Mexico.
Wow.
Some of them stayed because they weren't and protested.
Oh, wow. So, some people say that this war gave off kind of an anti-war vibe. How would you feel about this?
No, I don't know that it's so much anti-war vibe. Maybe trust in your government, because there was some lying that goes on from the government, which happens all of the time, and those lies came out. So some of the American people stopped trusting their government. We had to work that back.
Okay. So there was a controversy about the memorial wall design because the final design was made by a woman of Asian descent, and people were outraged with this.
I'm not
what
sure
would you
who.
say about this?
I'm not sure who you say is outraged. Which people were outraged?
Or some people just did not agree with the fact that a woman of Asian descent designed this wall with like a black marble wall because they thought it was shameful to those who served.
Yeah, until I know what people and their background, I've never heard that controversy. I'm sure there's some controversy that it was ever made at all, right? And then they want to throw the racism part of it because she was obviously Vietnamese by her name. Okay, but we also fought for the side of the South Vietnamese. So,
Okay, so do you feel that the design of the wall right now fits its purpose?
yes, solemn, straightforward, recognizing the 58,000 people that died.
Okay,
All right, thank you for interviewing with us.
Yeah.
thank you.